Şu boss'u da geçelim artık. Bakalım.
My turn. No surrender. Swift and lethal.
Ha, mükemmel ya. Amazing.
With finesse.
I smell blood. Heading out.
Never a dull moment.
Time to strike. On the move.
Güzel. Lan ne? Niye böyle oldu?
Ready for another round?
What now?
I am fury. I am death.
Buraya gel. Şimdi.
Outmaneuvered. Time for a new approach.
Want to do it?
İyi bir başlangıç sayılır. Burada kaydedelim. Bu kadar mı? Güzel. Yani kolay yendik.
Now this is my happy place.
Biraz deneme yanılma çok oldu ama hiç damage yemeden yapmanın yolu varmış yani.
Victory awaits.
I'll do it my way.
It's done. Good. Making me sweat.
No time to rest. Open up. How delicious.
Ağır zırh diyor.
Soldier.
What now?
Eager for battle. Come on, let's go. Enough waiting. I crave blood.
Where am I? What's going on?
Indolence breeds madness. This'll do.
Ağır zırh. İyi bir şeye benziyor be. Of. Harbiden. Şu an Lyzal benim favori karakterlerimden biri oldu.
What's cooking?
Let's get going. Moving in.
Şimdi başka ne kaldı? İlginç. İlginç.
Need something? What's to tell? I was sired by a vampire named Cazador. Everything before that is so long ago it's ancient history. And everything that came after, well, I'd rather not reflect on it. I was attacked. A gang of vagrants, a tribe of wandering Gur, took issue with a ruling I'd made. They beat me to death's door when Cazador appeared. He chased them off and offered to save me, to give me eternal life. Given that my choices were eternal life or bleed to death on the street, I took him up on the offer. It was only afterwards I realized just how long eternity could be. I was a magistrate, working to keep the peace in Baldur's Gate, imprisoning troublemakers, that kind of thing. I can't remember much, truth be told. Centuries of torment will do that to you. Why do you I was a slave. A vampire spawn. Kept by the Tsar family. Perhaps I still am. I was never able to resist their commands. But now, I've been conveniently lost. They won't ever control me again.
What's on your mind?
Ne kadar çok var ya aman.
Well, look. You've said it, right out loud. That takes guts. The guts you'll need to change. Or at least make sure you're channeled in the right direction. I've got enough enemies who could do with a good bloodletting, you know? The year, 10 air. The place, sleepy little town called Baldur's Gate. Our hero, Karlak, a knock-kneed delinquent from the outer city with everything to give and nothing to lose. I was a kid looking for a way to fill my days and make some cash when I fell into the wrong crowd. Worked for a guy I respected.
Dur artık yayınladım. Hoş geldiniz Şehrazat.
Through the jigs and the reels, he made a deal with Zariel behind my back. You know Zariel, right? Archdevil of Avernus. She put this thing in my chest and set me to work. But to war. I learned quick how to stay alive. And the engine served me when it came to killing devils. 10 years of that. The stories I could tell. I'll mete out the best ones bit by bit, so you always have a reason to keep me around. Clever, right? Guy named Gortash. Politician. Inventor. One of these wheeler-dealer types who seems to have a finger in every pie. I guess I was naive to think everything he got up to was above board. What did I know? I saw a job. A good job. With people I liked. Doing work I was good at. Sometimes I'm jealous of that girl. Oh, to feel so invincible again. Gives me energy. Power. But you've seen it in action. Very hard to control. If I'm excited at all, angry, nervous, delighted, enticed, I burn hot. Hot enough to burn anyone who gets close. I try not to think about it. I still think about it constantly, but, you know, I try. One of these days, I'll sort the whole infernal affair out, get myself cooled off, start making up for lost time. But Not today.
Laizer'le konuşmak biraz mantıklı olabilir.
Speak.
Çünkü bununla alakalı bazı görevleri yapacağız.
It is over where I am concerned. Yes, I'm sure you believe that. Reality would not reflect your ego, I'm afraid. It is a certainty. I had assumed our parasites served a Geich elder, but I believe they serve a greater master still. A question that burns in my belly day and night. Elders and collectives abide by their own tenets. It would require a powerful creed to unite them. And now this voice, this creed, finds our own ears. If it reaches this plane, it may reach others. I understand much beyond your comprehension. More to the point, I know the cure for our condition. It is imperative we locate a creche. You do well to observe more and question less. Yes, in great detail. It starts with a fever and memory loss. Then you start to hallucinate. Your hair falls out, and you bleed from every orifice. Your bones will change form. Your jaw will split to allow room for 4 great tentacles. All skin will turn to gore and be shed to reveal new flesh underneath. Then you have ceased to exist, and a mind flayer is born. Words forged in steel. May your actions express the same metal. We must find my kind and be rid of the parasite. It's as simple as that. The first symptoms should have long since started, though. That is what puzzles me. Yes, if you give it no further thought. But anomalies lead to surprises. Bad surprises. Besides, what hasn't happened may yet come to pass.
What's up for discussion?
The dog wags his tail, a small bag clenched between his teeth. He gives in and surrenders his find to you.
Kemik miydi? Daha özel bir şey beklemiştim ama.
Welcome to the League of the Lone Eye, my friend. Not to minimize the pain of Volo's poking and prodding, but I promise, you'll be used to the prosthesis in no time. Besides, I find it gives one an air of mystique. No one's more intriguing than a man with one eye. It's said that anyone who bathes in the river of blood emerges as one born anew. It's a lot like that, I imagine. I feel the weight of these horns on my head, curling upwards like a mammoth's tusks. I feel these ridges snaking down my neck. Not to mention a few bumps and prongs in unmentionable places. But I haven't seen my reflection just yet. Be my mirror. What do you see? It's because you know the heart lurking under the horns. The people will see a curiosity, maybe even a beast hungry for their souls. But I will slay their monsters, keep them safe, and one day they will see the Blade of Frontiers again. A possibility that's kept me awake countless nights. But I don't have a clue where to start, other than play her games and play by the rules. That's the only language devils listen to. We can have all for it, but it won't so much as chip one of her nailed claws. She'll escape to the Hells, and if we succeeded, my life would be taken in exchange. My contract is very clear. I can bring Mazora no harm. She'll have to let me out of my pact willingly. The only way out is if I can out-bargain her. We're standing here with nothing but the clothes on our backs and the worms in our heads. We can, I'm sure of it. How glad I am that you see me as more than my patron's pet.
Lady of Sorrows, guide us. Did you want something? The wound on my hand. It never quite heals. And sometimes it causes terrible pain to rip through me. It's my burden, though, from Lady Shah. I can feel her influence somehow. I cannot say. Not with what I can recall. But even then, it would not be for me to question her will. Lady Shah has her reasons. I'll try my best. But secrecy is ingrained in me. Lady Shah considers it greater protection than any shield or armor. It's difficult to say. Sometimes I wonder if it's supposed to be guiding me, punishing me, testing me. But perhaps it's none of those. Perhaps it's completely random. I'd like to hope there's more to it than that. Some meaning that Lady Shah will reveal to me when the time is right. Until then, all I can do is endure. It's less difficult than you might imagine when you can't remember life. Pain is sacred to followers of Lady Shah. Pain will give way to loss and then to the peace of her eternal darkness. You can tolerate a great deal.
İkinci akta geçmenin vakti geldi sanırım ama. Bir şey unutuyor muyuz?
Peace. Enjoy it while it lasts.
What's that?
What's hiding here?
to pick the whole grove clean.
Peace is returning to the grove. We have...
Burası boş. Önceden çocuklar vardı ama. Gittiler tabii ki.
No one's stopped me yet.
Tanyolu değildi gerçi ya. Ulken Hanı. Levelimiz kaç? 6.
Can't
Great
slow
God,
down.
Helm. Allow us peace in this plane and beyond.
Evet. İkinci akta geçelim artık. Öncesinde bir save alalım da.
Here goes nothing.
Eyvallah, hoş geldin Mitrandir.
If not over,
Akt 2'ye geçtik böylece. Kaçıncı run? İkinci, yani ilkini 2023'te oynamıştım.
Wait. These markings. Tirsu script scratched in the ground. A creche must be nested in the temple below. We must go there at once. You don't have to trust them. Only to trust me. I have not failed you yet, and I have no intentions of it now. I don't need you to believe me for it to be true.
Very well. You may lead. But if we stray too far that our chance is lost, I'll make my way there alone.
Goblin Camp.
I'll give it a shot.
Şurada ne var bir bakayım. Ben bu oyunu daha yeni bitirdim de sıra tabanlı kombat ve çok fazla büyük yetenek olduğu için tek atma hilesiyle bitirdim. Full hikayeye odaklanıyordum. Kombat uğraşmadan daha rahat olur. Yani ilkini böyle bitirebilirsin tabii, sıkıntı yok. İkincisini bence bir de kombata hani anlamaya çalışarak, öğrenmeye çalışarak, yani olmadı guide'lara falan bakabilirsin. Ben de çok iyi bir Baldur's Gate oyuncusu olduğumu söyleyemem ama kombatta özellikle ne yaptığını bildiğin vakit çok işine yarıyor. Daha keyif veriyor daha doğrusu. Ölü çoban.
Now they see me.
Evet, bazen fight çok uzayabiliyor. Ama fightlar çok fazla olmadığı için öyle bir yanı da var şimdi oyunun yani. Aslında evet, bunu olsak da. Lan o değil abi, o değil. Niye yeterli kaynak yok? Kanal yeni değil aslında. Yani normal hani YouTube izlediğim bir hesaptı bu. Sonra işte burada paylaşmaya başladım. Abi ciddi misin ya? Tekrar çağırıyor mu bir de bunu? Abi ama tekrar canlandırıyor ya. Canlı izleyici istiyorsan biraz da video atman lazım. Doğru. Olabilir ama tabii onlar uğraştırıcı olur. Neyse burada duralım. Kapatacağım yine. Kısa oldu bu da ama. Tamam çok uzun olmasına gerek yok zaten. Akt 2'nin de başını 10. bölüm yaparız. Hadi hayırlı akşamlar.